think what it is about fashion, it's the fantasy of it all. It's being able to sort of bring together all these people with all these different talents. So you've got styling, hair, makeup, set design, the model, myself, drawing on different inspiration, and like just minds coming together to create beautiful imagery is what really draws me to fashion particularly. My work tends to have quite like a polished sort of high fashion flair, but I like to have a bit of an edge to my work as well. So I like to include a little bit of grit, a little bit of darkness. There's so much you can do with a subject to create that through styling, hair, makeup, set design. I think when you're taking photos of people, you really want to build a connection with them. So what I really look for in a camera is one where I don't have to think too much about what the camera is doing and the technical side of things. The R5 and the mirrorless system, it feels like the future. It feels like it's been updated. The body is smaller. It feels a bit less, cumbersome to hold. All the buttons feel like they're in the right place. It doesn't feel uncomfortable at all. And I like sort of having the camera up to my face so I can really zone in and focus on what's in my frame and capturing my subject through the viewfinder. I love the fact that I'm able to preview the images that I'm shooting, so I don't have to stop and look if I'm shooting tethered or stop and look at the screen. I can just keep shooting and see what my image is going to look like. It just helps keep the flow of the shoot going. If I had to choose one thing that really stands out about the R5 and the mirrorless system is the eye tracking and face tracking autofocus system. It completely changed the way that I shoot. It allows me to just focus on the subject, and I don't know what I'd do without it. Especially working, in fashion, there is a lot of movement. We have models walking or jumping or doing something quite energetic. I'm just able to sort of focus on the subject and have the camera track their movements. So I recently did a shoot for a promotional poster for a new show. The poster's going to be huge. They display their posters in the foyer of the theatre. It's almost basically like floor to ceiling, so it needed to be really great quality. And I was able to get that with the R5. To be able to have that flexibility to crop in if I need to. Sometimes you're never really sure what you're going to use the photo for, and so it's good to be able to shoot a little bit wider so that you have that option, but have the sort of image quality to be able to crop into maybe a tighter shot. So in terms of lenses of the R5, I've used both the RF lenses and also some of my EF lenses with an adapter. And with the RF lenses as well, there's some new ones that I've tried out, like the 28-70 f2, which I love. Especially working in natural light scenarios really helps, because it just gives you that bit more flexibility and let in that much light and get that shallow depth of field as well. And I love working with zooms in general because it speeds up my workflow. I don't have to be changing lens all the time if I want to go from a full body shot to a close-up. But what's really important when you're working at those sort of apertures around f2, you want to make sure that it's sharp and you want to make sure that it's in focus. And I found that with the R5, it was, especially with the advanced autofocus system and the eye tracking and face tracking, and those features really make sure that your shot is in focus. And I've noticed that when I'm sort of going through all the shots at the end, there's less that are sort of a bit blurry, and everything's really tack sharp. So photography is my main sort of focus, but there are times when I've been asked to do video as well, because clients are often looking to get the most out of the shoot. So being able to do both with the same kit is so beneficial to me. So having a camera like the R5, which can shoot amazing stills but also shoot 4K, 8K video, has just been so incredible, because it gives me that flexibility, and it allows me to work with different sorts of clients that I wouldn't have been able to work with before. So I've done shoots with musicians where I've done a press shoot for them and taken some photos, but then be able to record a live session where they're playing instruments and things, and just take the camera from handheld, maybe put it on a gimbal or something, and be able to video that has been incredible, an incredible experience. Those new features like the EVF or the face tracking autofocus, they make my job easier, and it gets me excited to get back on set or in the studio and continue shooting. But it also has just helped me to sort of somewhat fall in love with photography again.